my wife. Now, I wasn't always a decent human being. I was in my 20s. I was single. I've done some shit, okay? Of course I've done some shit. People are like, Brad, you were kinky in your 20s? Of course I was kinky in my 20s. Look at me, okay? If you look like this, you've done some kinky shit. No average-sized woman ever fucks a dwarf with great self-esteem. That does not happen. No, I've done some shit. A woman painted me blue one time. Yes, not a metaphor. We weren't on our way to a University of Kentucky basketball game. No, okay? No. Because that would make sense. No. This was out of nowhere, just like, ooh, I'm gonna paint you blue. And I was like, no, you're not. That's kind of creepy. That's not gonna happen. She's like, you're gonna be my Smurf. I'm like, it got weirder. Oh my God. No, not into that. I'll do a lot, but even that makes me a little uncomfortable, so that's not happening. But then she showed me damn titties, and I was like, la, 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 hey! Oh, yeah. Oh, the night started off real weird. By the end of the night, she was calling me Papa Smurf. Yes. I've done some shit in my life. Because you gotta understand, when I'm out there, when I was single, it's different than when you guys are out there. When you guys are out there and you're single, you find someone, you hook up, you fuck. When you fuck for you. When I fuck, I'm fucking on behalf of a people. All right? That's a lot of pressure. I would feel that pressure every time. Every time I was with a tall woman, I would picture every dwarf in the world at the foot of my bed, just cheering me on the entire time. The bed's high. They can't see what's happening up there. It's no big deal. I had a wild time in my 20s. I said yes. I got a lot of stories. I had range in my 20s. Oh yeah, the smallest girl I ever dated was 3'7", and the tallest woman I ever dated was 6'2". And now we know which sex tape you would prefer to watch. Roll the clip. No. Yes, I dated a 6'2" woman at one point in my life. It was a fun relationship. At one point, obviously, it had to end. And I felt bad when it ended because I ended it. I broke up with her. And I felt bad anytime I broke up with a tall woman because you get dumped by a dwarf? That's not a highlight of the resume, you know? And I'm not saying that because I'm a catch or anything. I'm just saying it's a little awkward when 4'4" walks up to you and goes, I think it's you. Okay, it's weird. What was even weirder was the reason why I had to break up with her. Now, I'll tell you the reason, but before I do, please understand, I know now that this is not her fault and not her issue. This was my fault and my issue, okay? So now that you know that, I'll tell you why I broke up with her. I had to break up with her because every time we had sex, the queefs. It was a lot, okay? You guys know what queefs are, right? You guys know the little pussy, little pussy farts. You guys know what that is? Yeah, and normally that's all they are, just like that. And you can power through that. This was not like that. No, this was like letting the air out of a balloon, just like that. The whole time. And she's 6'2". She's 6'2". Every time she queefed, I thought she was gonna blow me into a ceiling fan. How did Brad die? Hilariously. He was killed by his biggest fan. And once again, not her fault. Not her fault. I do not blame her. If you know the science behind that, you know that it was my fault. You know the queef only happened because I don't possess the necessary equipment to make an airtight seal, okay? You know that. No, I can't do that. I can't make an airtight seal. I was in there, it was a screen door in a hurricane, okay? It was going. Only way I could make a seal is if I had a circus cannon and a head start, just... I've done some shit. But I'm happy I did. I'm glad I did all that wild stuff in my 20s. You should do wild stuff in your 20s. So when you get to the point where you're ready to settle down, you don't regret not doing the wild stuff. So I'm glad I did the wild stuff. And I did plenty. One time, I had sex with a 310-pound woman. Now you fuckers get quiet, okay? No, it was great. It was awesome. She was so sweet. She was so much fun. She made me laugh, made me feel good about myself, and she wanted to have sex with me. In my opinion, if you want to have sex with me, you're a good person. Yeah? And I wanted to make sure she was comfortable. So I looked at her and went, hey, I get what's about to happen. I'm just letting you know, tonight, not about me. Don't worry about me. Tonight's about you. Tonight's about you. What can I do for you? How can I make you happy? How can I make you come? What's your favorite position? She's like, I love it on top. I was like, oh, God. What's your second favorite position? And she said, you get on top. I was like, hell yeah! So I hopped on. I had to, but then, once I got on top, I ran into a whole new set of problems. Now, I'm not saying this to be gross or to exploit this woman. I'm saying this because this is what happened. This is the story. This is how it went down. I got on top, and that's when I realized this woman was so big, and my arms are so small. I couldn't touch the ground when I was on top of this woman. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here, okay? I'm not gonna get too graphic, but you get it, right? Like I couldn't touch the ground. I got no traction, okay? Like I got no traction, none. At that point, I wasn't even fucking, I was floating. You know what I look like? I look like one of those ducks you buy at Walmart, you stick them on the front yard, the wings just spin the wind like that. That's what I look like. Like two guys are gonna be over here having a conversation. How's the weather today, Bob? Well, according to the midget fucking the fat chick over there, it's strong winds out of the southeast. But this is why this woman will always have a place near and dear to my heart, and why I do not want you to think I am not thankful for every interaction I had with her, because that was a very awkward moment. She could have let it be an awkward moment. She could have let it ruin the night. No one would have blamed her, but she didn't. She was determined to have a good time. I got on top, I couldn't touch the ground. She saw it, and she's like, don't worry, baby, I got you. Bro, I don't know if any of y'all have ever role played as a stick shift before. That night, Daddy got dropped into fourth, okay? Yeah. And she was into it too. At one point, she even yelled out, faster! And I'm like, I'm not in control of the situation. Now, why do I tell you that? Why do I tell you these stories? I tell you these stories because I'm trying to let you know it's okay to be a little bit freaky. It's okay to have a little fun. Find a partner who is into the same freaky stuff that you're into. And if your partner, who you love and you trust, comes to you and goes, hey, there's this thing. I've always wanted to try it. I'm a little uncomfortable, but I feel safe with you. So can we try it together? Give it a go. Have some fun. Now, I know I say that, every dude just looked at his woman like, see? Anal. Say, you don't have to do that, okay? You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Have precautions in place. Have a safe word. Safe words are fine. They're normal. Yell at a safe word during sex, you got to stop, reevaluate your situation. Make sure everyone is comfortable with how you're proceeding. Safe words are healthy. A lot of healthy, normal couples have them. I'm sure there's couples here tonight that have a safe word. I don't know if anyone wants to share what they're saying. Wait, sorry, what was that?
Galley Whopper.
Did you say Galley Whopper?
Galley Whopper.
Is that a last name of a Kentucky player? What the fuck is that? Doesn't that sound like one? Like, oh, what a move by a Galley Whopper. Like that's... Either that or that sounds like really old Southern slang, like that's a racial slur. It kind of does, right? Like, look at them fucking gallywobbers over there. Is gallywobber an actual thing?
Yes.
All right. What is it? What's a gallywobber?
Like explaining a big fish, you caught a gollywopper.
Oh, gallywopper. Oh, it's a big fish. You shouldn't talk about your wife's area in fish terms. So you're just doing some shit, like she's choking you or she puts a finger in your ass and you just yell out and you just stare at her pussy and go, gallywobber, and then she looks at you and go, well, if I wasn't working with a minnow. Let's try to do one more. Who's got one? Muskrat? No. If you look at your man's dick and yell out the name of a rodent, oh my God. You know what though? That would do the trick. I would stop fucking you if you looked at my dick and was like field mouse. I'd be like, hey, 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 hey. It's a mongoose. Okay, I would do. But see, here's the thing. I actually like that word. I like gallywobber as a safe word, okay? It's a little long, hard to say with a ball gag in your mouth, but I like it. I like it as a safe word because it stands out. Your safe word has to stand out. It can't be something you say all the time, is always in your common vernacular, you know? Like my safe word can't be, can you reach that? Okay, I can't.